gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Hey, let me elaborate. Y'all niggas trying fake. I've been out here getting cake. It been a process to get my money straight. I remember them broke days when I ain't thought they could control. I just kept that hammer, homie, nigga, knock out your soul. If you ain't got my money on time, you better cash out. If you do that bad business, homie, don't even give me that. I've been staying out the way cause I ain't doing no dead time. Cause I ain't got time for you, little homie, I'm getting mine. Coolest nigga in the world, but don't try to test me. I won't never lead you astray, that's why the Lord bless me. I need no attention, I just keep the extension. That was me against the world, so I'm feeling like Pop. Chasing all his hundreds like I'm Zeke, but I'm from the block. Monetize the flow, just follow the formula. If you ain't trying to get that bread, then I'm ignoring ya. I'm looking for a way out, cause I'm trying to go global. These niggas ain't on they hustle, they ain't even mobile. These niggas ain't no soldier, that's what a nigga told ya. Elias Cash, nigga ain't nothing free. So you know how it is when you be coming to DC. Hey, ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. I'm the realest in the DMV. Let me alone.
Salute, brothers. Here we go again, another night. Tired as fuck, but still can't sleep. Just got off work, got finally showered up, got something to eat. Think I got it all wrapped up and done up by like 12:04. I'm surprised at how late it was. But I got an early morning wake up to get to Virginia Hall with another job. The boy doing pretty good out here financially, but the grind is real, the mission is real. But since I'm up, I figured I'd just holler out there into the ether to see who else is up. Help you get through the night and give you another one of my entertaining goddamn stories that are my goddamn personal experiences. But in light of new information that we talked about on Sunday's channel, I want to be the first to let you know that all of these personal experiences and these stories, although there is some truth in it, there are also different parts that come from my infinite imagination. Now, prove them lying. Fuck y'all. Masculine, fuck man, it's fucking frauds. Anyway, we're over 3 minutes, so we keep pressing. So, the title of this one is The Day I Almost Lost My Shit. Right. This is after my first ex-wife took my kids and ran off like a thief in the night, and she called them peoples on me on some wild shit, right? Thinking I was gonna get locked up over it, but the whole time they didn't tell me. He just told the bitch, "All right, we'll hop in the car and let's just take the kids where you want to take them," which ended up being a fake ass battered woman shelter. But the bra was never battered. She just lied all over the goddamn court, and in the end, they couldn't do anything to me or with me because they were like, this obviously a lie. Try harder, bitch. Anyway, I'm going through the court thing. It sucks. I'm mad as hell. I'm paying all this money. The judge is looking at me like, Mr. Contractor, just, hold on and have faith. And I'm at my wit's end because at that point, I was still working for a company, but still doing my thing on the side, right? And it's really taking a mental, physical, and emotional toll on me because I've been a dad for ever since I was like, damn, bro, like 20, damn near. And I was struggling trying to handle that changing in my new reality. Like, it hurt. So for the first like 2 years of going through that, I'm living at the bottom of a bottle type shit. because I couldn't. Well, not to say I couldn't. I didn't want to have to face that pain. You feel me? I found me some new some new puss to poke on in the process, and Slim, yeah, she was halfway decent ass woman. Not, nah, that's a lot. She was selfish as fuck. She was just looking for a goddamn handout, like the rest of it. But she was like willing to rock with me through all that court shit. So I appreciate her for that. We got us a nice little house in the land of far the fuck away, and I proceeded to keep fighting. Bank account getting thrown into the wood chipper, fucking with the lawyers. You know what I mean? Hurt me bad, bro. Then it's the whole emotional experience. I'm gonna tell you who sparked this whole story. It was AC when he brought up one of his latest videos. He was showing how the young dude almost got sent to the upper room by his girl after he got the whole name tatted on his neck or tatted on his body. You know, I ain't never done no dumb shit like that, but that was a whole nother PSA for young black men that don't know, or young melanated men that don't know how dangerous they really are. Um, so what's his main point he was driving home is what's the use of messing with them, because in the process they take so much from you. One thing you mentioned was your personality. It took me years for that to come back where I could laugh again, bro. It's a horrible fucking thing. You're just walking around in a shell of your former self, dead on the inside. I think Saul touched on that Sunday show. But back to the point, because shout out to Replicant Fish. I'll start waffling on y'all ass in a heartbeat. Um, I'm going through all emotions with the court shit and the custody shit, and I'm looking like I'm winning, and I'm getting like excited now. Like, hell yeah, we whooping this bitch ass in here. I'm gonna get my kids back, and I'm gonna have this, that, and the third. That's not how I ended. I thought I was gonna be able to go back to normality, my normal. Wake up on the weekends, cook breakfast for the kids. We already pick our activities. Like you know what I'm saying, for Saturday, on Sunday, we get up, we go to church. Because back then I was still a practicing Christian. Long story short, that's not how I ended up. What up, Cortez? The way it ended was much, much, much more disappointing. So I didn't get the kids. The Lord drained me dry. Cute little light skin. My Lord was a cute little light skinned bitch that sat right there and cried when I told her the story of how everything transpired and how I was done so dirty and so wrong. And she was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna fight my hardest for you." Blah 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 blah. The bitch lied. Because now I study law and I know she was just filing bullshit. So go to court, last amount of time. Custody is gonna be with the mom. And the judge looks at me and says, "Just stay away from her," and tells her to just stay away from me. I've said this before. It pissed me off. Still piss me off now to this day thinking about it. Left me hanging out there in the wind. I'm mad as hell. After everything I've been through to be a good, productive black man, because I never had a father. So I tried to be the best father I could possibly fucking be. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't get to experience that. We try to be the best motherfucking one we can be. Proud of bitch. You trying to be with a bitch that pushed out your baby that wants to destroy you because she wants to fight with you. She wants to fuss with you. She wants to see you unhappy. Then in the end, she wants to destroy them children. That way they're just as dysfunctional as her. She's trying to justify her own fucking dysfunction. Excuse me while I relight my cigarette. But that's the reality of it. And when I came to that reality and realized it wasn't shit I could do outside of a possible deletion, I still would be number one on the radar. I'm like, I can't do that. Motherfucking the feeling of dread and hopelessness, which is overwhelming. I shut completely down because me personally, I have very little. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I ain't got no shame. Slim, I have no shame at all. There's certain shit I refrain from saying because some shit y'all just don't need to know. But I have no shame, so it don't hurt me to just be honest as a motherfucker. I shut down for a good little minute after that. For a good 2 months, I was in the world of non. You know what I'm saying? I was gone. Wasn't going to work. I just given up. Fuck it. But at that time, I worked for the union. And working for the union, you always got a job for the most part. Uh, yeah, I stacked a little bit of bread up during the fight. The Lord didn't get all of it, but that I needed it. I needed that last little stint to take a break, just figure shit the fuck out. And now that I'm aware that I'm not gonna get my kids, and they just gonna keep my kids with this bitch. We got a whole house that this bitch staying in an apartment. I'm like, Judge, how the fuck that? You know what I'm saying? We got the 3-level townhouse. She got the 2 bedroom, and it's more than 2 of them kids in there. That's mine. Goddamn. How the fuck is that? How the fuck do you tell the father, the financially the more productive person, nah, you can't have them. Leave them in abject poverty with the mama, and they'll be okay. Where the fuck does that make sense? How about this? How about you do it for your legacy? Let me see you do that. But and waffling, man, once I figured that shit out, and I went through that little bout of depression and sadness and shit, I had to reach down deep and find a way to pick myself back up. And I started to. Went back out there to the union, went back out there, hopped on the job site, started making shit shake. Me being me. I build and engineer shit and re-engineer shit, so that's what I did. And I started returning to normality right around month 4. Went ahead, broke the lease, found somebody else to take over that motherfucker, stuff like that whole out. Just left the house alone, like fuck it. It was for my children. I ain't gonna get them. So fuck, I need this shit for. Uh, I'm a lone wolf by nature, but I will protect my pack. You feel me? And the crazy part is, once I came to the realization that I no longer required that big ass house, I left that shit the fuck alone. What up, Quiet Storm? Salute to you, bro. Yeah, Cortez, you're right. You're right, man. And see, that's the part I was struggling with right there, trying to make sense out of the nonsense when, reality, it's designed like that. It's all by design. All the social workers and DFSF motherfuckers is a bunch of black chicks with stank cooch and poor behavior. They all support each other. So anyway, that's a whole nother story. I'll tell y'all that one later. Me sitting at the round table with all these black bras and me in the middle. I got the fucking Weezy Wonder team on my right and my ex bitch plus my mother and her mother. Them 3 on my left, and I still walked out the room on top, making everybody look stupid, holding them to laws and principles and shit. But fucked up shit, bro. Um, that's when I realized at that point that the system is designed to chew us up and spit us out. You know what I mean? That was my first hint. Shortly after that, I found the manosphere because I was just Googling shit. Like, this doesn't make fucking sense, bro. There's no way this makes sense. There's no way this shit is lawful. There's no way this shit is legal. How the fuck can they just let this happen? And from there, I went down the rabbit hole. Ta-da! Yeah, it is. Standing strong today. But back then, I wasn't. I'm gonna stop waffling. Keep pushing. So after I removed myself from this pit of mire and shit I'm in, and I start to shake off the depression and the situation, the sadness, and I come to the not understanding but understanding that I'm done. This shit ain't happening no motherfucker. Well, I have a close encounter. You know, the wrong kind. I come back toward the DMV, do something for the family real fast. I forgot what the fuck. Loved one, family member, stopped off at the Home Depot around the way, grabbed something up real fast, and out the corner of my eye, I see this familiar silhouette, this this familiar fucking figure, bro. And I look up because I'm in mid conversation talking to the broad I'm currently dealing with. Well, I was currently dealing with the new broad I was currently dealing with then, and I just stopped talking. Not only did I stop talking, my eyes got real big. Yeah, I'm saying kind of like a shark right before they they go after they prey. And they, you know what I'm saying? When they anyway, let me explain. I see this broad, same lip dreads, same color, same build from behind, and she was wearing this you know that Home Depot apron we just had to put on. Mind you, I can't see her face. I just see her from behind. You know me. I'm thinking I'm all right now. I'm back. I'm back now. I had my time to sit back and wallow in my pain and my suffering, and I was strong again type shit. You know what I mean? Good. But I see this bitch. Well, in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm seeing this bitch from behind. Bro, in my head, this scenario played out in 2.5 milliseconds. I'm like, so you took my kid, ran off with your little fake ass D boy, you abandoned us for 6 fucking months, almost got me deleted by them people, just so you can stay in a little motherfucking ratty ass, ghetto ass apartment, then turn right around and get a job at Home Depot? And this is after all the contract and shit. Cause I was actually looking at going back over there before all that bullshit occurred. In my head, all this is playing out and it's a scenario. Now, the aisle I'm walking down happens to be the tools and gardening aisle, where you got things like rakes, hoes, uh, pickaxes, and axes, sledgehammers. As all these things are playing out in my head, guess what I'm reaching for, bro? and I'm not even consciously aware of it. Salute machismo. I get to reaching out for a fucking shovel, but I'm not consciously aware of it. It's like something else took over. I'm just witnessing it on some third person shit, out of body, but still there. And this little voice in my head had to be God, Allah, Yah, whatever you call, however you choose to define, just said, no, stop, wait. If it's her, because in my head, I'm like, I'm about to smash this bitch, call in. You know what I'm saying? With the sharp side. Like, I found you finally. So, but that voice said, no, contractor, stop, wait, confirm first. Now, these are things I would normally do, but I was so emotionally caught up at that moment, reliving all the bullshit. I still grabbed that fucking shovel. And I didn't make no noise when I did it, bro. You know, you can hear a clang or a bang or something. Dog, this is me. It didn't make no noise coming off the rack. It was just like this moment was meant to happen. I'm starting to get excited and thrilled and all joyous at the thought about this shit, right? Cause I'm like, I'm about to crush this motherfucker. Oh, you know what I'm saying? You put me through all this bullshit. I'm about to play whack-a-mole in this motherfucker. So now I got the shovel in hand. Whole time the new broad I'm dealing with is sitting there walking beside me, totally oblivious to all of this that's going on. The crazy part, the chick that's now my sights, she laughed, and when she laughed, even her voice sounded like her. I'm like, confirmation. I'm about to gong this hoe. This is how I know divine intervention is real. Maybe because she was distracted. She was talking to two dudes, and them like just like he and a Kiki and all in their face and shit. Just, yeah, which made a nigga feel even more insulted. And I'm like, I'm looking at one of the dudes like, after I gone her, I'm swinging for the fences on you because you know you look like you really goosing over this bitch. So yeah, you next. Then the other dude that's standing beside him, like I have a complete plan to just take all three out with this shovel, right? Real quick, real dirty, real nasty. I guess the broad spidey senses started tingling. The moment I was like maybe 3 foot from her, just perfect range to just go in and dig into everybody, she turned around. Bruh, it wasn't her. It wasn't who I thought it was. Completely innocent fucking person. Completely innocent person. From behind, looked like her, built like her, talked like her. Well, not talk, but laugh like her. And was enough to have me convinced that that's this bitch right here. If I would have not had that moment of divine intervention, because my clarity was gone. I was gone. I was on some homicidal maniac type, you know what I'm saying? I was gone. I was lost in that moment because of all the negative energy and experiences and I'd had from going through that whole situation. I did a decade with that, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't easy. I'm like a nigga. I put 10 years of work in, dog. A 10-year bid just for a bitch to turn around and do some cruddy ass shit to me. So I'm needing some type of payback. You know what I'm saying, I'm like James Brown, the big payback. But needless to say, that wasn't her. And I realized just how fucked up I was still over that whole situation. Perfect stranger. Now I'd run like 6 different scenarios in my head. I still back then I was carrying a crime, and I'm like, everybody, if somebody else jump in, I'm gonna just hit them. Small artery, chest, start at your balls and just drag it up. You know what I'm saying? Split you wide open. My mind was made up. I was ready to crash the fuck out. All because I lost control, bro. I allowed a bitch to make a nigga lose control. And once I came to that realization, all in the store, all while slowly, what's the word for it? Advancing on on the wrong person. Now, when I find out it's the wrong person, I gotta play it off like I wasn't just about to swing for the fences and leave everybody laid the fuck out, flayed and splayed. You know what I'm saying? I realized just how far gone I was because of that situation, and I vowed to myself never to let that happen again. I'd rather let my heart go cold, that shit die before I lose control like that. This is why it's important what AC was talking about. When you're young, it's best to just leave the fuck alone. When you're old, it's best to just leave them the fuck alone. Because in the process of you learning all the information you need to be successful with them, you lose too much of your motherfucking self. In those moments, my humanity was gone. It was gone, bro. It was gone. I literally was like a lion on a savannah stalking the unsuspecting prey that wronged me. The whole time it wasn't even her. You know what the crazy part is? After I made them choices, I really ended up seeing the bitch, and the bitch walked up on me. I saw her at a little motherfucking job. She works security. She's a SPO. That's what she do. So in fact, I'm the nigga that helped fund the motherfucking classes to even get her for that way she could even get that little security gig as an SPO. The bitch walked up. I didn't see her. She saw me. But once I peeped the energy, I looked up and I said her name, and she looked up from her hat with her face all balled up. But then it got real sad, like she wanted to cry, and she started moving her hand, bouncing her little wrist, like she was nervous. And I'm like, yeah, you have a good day. We finished getting my food and walked the fuck about the joint. You know what I mean? Because I no longer felt anything. I had control over my emotions. You can't be overly emotional about this bitch. You can't really friggin' truth. You can't love a bitch for real, because that bitch don't really love you. Most you can do is make the bitch respect you. And that's about it. If you can't get respect, you damn sure ain't never gonna get love from her, or a bitch, or an ADOS woman around this motherfucker. I don't ask my current wife for love. Bitch, respect me. If she jump out of line, it's like I said, just like a bitch. Watch your fucking mouth. It is what it is. That love shit is a pipe dream. But fuck around, I ramble all goddamn night. AC was right all along, brother. Rest on. Yeah, AC was right all along. It ain't worth it in the end because you lose so much of yourself. Me before I got married to the hoe, and I reserve every right to call her a fucking hoe. Y'all can't too. I'm a fucking bitch. I was the Bible thumping Sunday school, getting ready to start teaching Sunday school because I was just that into it. To I ain't fucking with none of this shit no more. Not because God did something to me, but I peeped the setup, the game. That whole Christian church today is pretty much made for them to benefit and for you to be subservient. I peeped it. Don't feel right to walk into the room and everybody got to do what pastor say. To me, that's too much like everybody got to do what master say. Strangely how close those words are, pastor and master, and all the women in the church got to listen to him, including your motherfucking wife. Fuck out of here. Nah, I'm good. But in the words of the great AC, accountable commentary, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. By the time you get enough game and you get hip enough, bruh, you become something totally different. Because of my situation, that shit, and I lost my shit in that moment. But that the creator of all was able to give me, was able to breach through the temporary insanity that I was going through and whisper those words. Just make sure it's her. Look at her face. I would have been on the fucking news, cuz. On the fucking news. Over a bitch who wasn't worth some chewed up gum that you found on the bottom of your shoe at the end of the day. But I got emotional. And I allowed my emotions to direct me, not logic. I was hurt. So, cautionary tale. I'm gonna tell y'all about my wins and my losses. I done took hella L's, bro. Hella fucking L's. Hella L's. I done took an L that cost me 60K. I done took L's that have set me back. But I got some sweet ass fucking wins. I got more wins than I got L's, but my L's were really, really painful because I ain't gonna lie to you, not everybody would be able to withstand them shits, and I'm realizing that. I'm thankful the Lord has allowed me to live through it. And that way I can put out some cautionary tales. Don't fuck up like I did over here. Yeah, y'all gotta do better. That's our job. Teach, man. See. But I ain't gonna hold y'all. Yeah, that's my pit bull snoring in the back. This motherfucker's an asshole. I swear to God, this motherfucker, I would spend all day working. You would think this motherfucker's bust out 12 hours like I did today. What the fuck? Lazy son of a bitch. But yeah, y'all brothers be easy, man. Y'all be safe out there. Stay encouraged, be blessed, and keep it pushing. Don't be afraid to, put an L out there every now and then. Because it's amazing whenever you hear a motherfucker that you that inspires you say, yeah, I fucked up over here and I lost. Nigga, you not yet. So it ain't all pretty. Oh yeah, shout out to the deceased, the late great Sinford P too. He was another one. He tell you about his L's, bro. He tell you about the males, but he also told you about them wins. But he kept shit. He was a straight shooter down the motherfucking line. So can't help but to respect that. Can't help but respect that part, man. Anyway, y'all brothers be easy. Y'all be safe. Stay encouraged. Be blessed. And leave these motherfucking raggedy ass baby mama strag bitches the fuck alone and build your life. These dirty ass, scut bucket ass hoes ain't got shit for you but a motherfucking headache and maybe VD that you can't get rid of out this motherfucker. Yeah. Peace, y'all. Peace. And, oh yeah. Shout out to Machismo. Y'all watch out for the dick worm. I ain't got the sound effect. But we'll work with it though. I'll show y'all quote the visual. Out.